G'day everyone and welcome to your Monday footy feed. We start with the latest on Melbourne and coach Mark Neeld. Let's go straight to the MCG where Jackie Reid can fill us in on how the day's unfolded. Jack?
Well, thanks, Matt. Pressure has certainly intensified. Mark Neeld left Amy Park earlier this afternoon, flanked by Josh Marnie, Todd Viney and Neil Craig, and headed here to the MCG to front the Demons board. Now, the club insists this is a regular board meeting and that Neeld's speaking isn't out of the ordinary. AFL.com.au caught up with Don McClarty earlier today, and this is a little bit of what he had to say.
We won't make any comment, as you already know, before the meeting. So it's a board meeting, mate. It's been scheduled, all year.
Of course, we'll have updates throughout the day here on AFL.com.au. It's back to you, Matt.
OK, Jackie, thank you for that. Jackie Reid reporting. Now, as his team prepares to take on reigning premiers Sydney, Adelaide superstar Patrick Dangerfield has declared consistency of performance is separating the Crows from the competition's elite. The 23-year-old says the Crows' best is capable of beating any side, but the top teams are able to maintain their best for longer.
The good sides play really good footy for, the 120 minutes of the game. They don't drop off, so that's what we need to be able to do to be able to match them.
Saturday's twilight clash at Amy Stadium will be Dangerfield's 100th game. The season is over for Swans Irishman Tommy Walsh. He's torn his hamstring off the bone.
Obviously, he's yet to really establish himself in the senior team, so it's a real, disappointment for him not to be able to have himself established before an injury like that was to occur.
Walsh spent a couple of years on the Saints list before moving to the Swans. Essendon midfielder Dyson Heppel insists he'll be OK to play in Friday night's blockbuster against the Blues, despite some concern about his sore leg.
No, we just had a bit of a sore leg, so just had a bit of a scan and all no worries, yeah.
Is that something you picked up on Saturday?
No, I had it during the week, early in the week last week, so just precautionary, so all good.
Courtney Dempsey has escaped serious injury but did have to be driven back to Melbourne by car. He'll be closely monitored through the week out at Windy Hill. Meanwhile, Collingwood's Dane Swan insists he's in no need of repair, unlike the car park boom gate. Watch this.
It's routine, mate, that I do every now and then, so yeah, it's honestly no dramas. Thanks, mate.
Now that boom gate was quickly fixed and the cameraman was also unharmed. At Carlton, defender Simon White believes the players have finally adjusted to Mick Malthouse's game plan, and matches against flag fancies Essendon, Hawthorn, Sydney and Collingwood will be the perfect test.
Big four next matches coming up against all top 8 teams, so I think we are confident. I think we're starting to play the way that Mick's implemented the game plan, so it'll be interesting to test it out against some of the top teams.
The Blues are likely to regain stars Chris Judd and Andrew Carazzo for the clash with the Bombers. And an 11-goal hammering at the hands of North Melbourne will see St Kilda go back to basics in the second half of the season as it plays out a year unlikely to end in finals.
I mean, you can have the structure and the game plan, and fundamentally if you don't win the ball and tackle and stuff like that, basics of footy, then structure and game plan, that'll fall down.
The Saints currently sit 2-8 and face West Coast at Etihad Stadium on Saturday night. And that is all for your footy feed for this Monday. Of course, Monday Night Football is in Perth tonight. West Coast hosting Richmond. I'm Matt Thompson. See you tomorrow.